Welcome, my friends. This is a special occasion. I have traveled to the Valley of the Dark Lords in order to witness my former mentor, Darth Plagueis, fight, or rather his spirit to fight, the renowned Sith Lord, Naga Sadow. They will fight, and the spirit of the more powerful Sith Lord shall be victorious. Thank you for watching on the Crimson Sith channel.
Okay, starting off, we are going to have kind of a different thing here on the channel. We're going to have a separate playlist of kind of a duel arena style duels, and it's going to be the first one's going to be Darth Plagueis and Naga Sadow. Fight to the finish, kind of a small duel. We'll have maybe pair duels and solo duels, different kinds of things, and see how it works out. Trying to kind of a new miniature battle. I'm still going to have the large scale battles. I just have a lot of like really large scale battles happening, and I can't get miniature videos out very quickly because of that. So in between we'll have some duel videos, and so the majority of the time I'll have short duels coming out. But if you want to see a duel, go ahead and suggest it. I take priority over people that have subscribed. A little selfish thing. So subscribe and comment in order to get the duel you want, and I'll go ahead and make the video. Okay, the end of round one. Not much happened. Naga Sadow really rushed up. He actually moved second. Plagueis moved up a little bit and just kind of halted, and then Naga Sadow really rushed. So a little bit about the characters too. Pan over and see the cards. They are very well balanced. I don't know if you can tell, but Naga Sadow is at 64 and Plagueis is at 63 points. So that's about as close of a matchup as you can have, just about. Although I do already have a bunch of matchups paired, and they are all fairly close, like within 2 points. So we should have a really close battle. They both have a lot of force powers. They both are masters of the force, so they can spend force points twice around. And they both have force renewal, so every round they're going to be generating power and getting more powerful. Plagueis has force renewal 2 though, and Naga Sadow only has force renewal 1. But they're both fairly even on power. We got 120 hit points for Plagueis, 140 for Naga Sadow. First round there was no combat. They just kind of got into position, gened a little power, and yeah, next round it'll come down to it. I'll just do the initiative on screen. So we have the first one for Plagueis, because I've been rolling for him first. We got a 16, and then for Sadow, 13. So Plagueis is going first again. End of round one. Darth Plagueis did Force Corruption 4 on Sadow. Did 40 damage to him. That had to use up a lot of his force, so he's not going to be able to do that every now and again, but he does have a Force Corruption 3 that he could probably do next turn. Oh no, he wouldn't have enough till the turn after. But anyway, Sadow did a melee strike back, and Plagueis tried to parry it. He failed to parry it because his defense also failed. Plagueis has parry ability, and then Naga Sadow tried to use the Virtuous Poison ability. When he does damage, there's Plagueis has to make a save 16 to avoid an additional 20 damage. Plagueis failed to parry, but he did succeed against the poison, so he did not get any poison. He only got 20 damage. So So already it's there's blood on both sides. Plagueis has 100 hit points left, and so does Naga Sadow, because Sadow started with a little more health. So next round, Plagueis has the 16 again, and Sadow is 5, so it's Plagueis again. These are going to be quick rounds. So Plagueis had to do a melee strike because he didn't have enough force yet. He did hit Sadow. Sadow tried to use illusion to take no damage. It didn't work. So he took 20, and then Sadow struck Plagueis. Plagueis failed to parry, but the poison failed too, so they both just took 20. They're both at 80 hit points. And it's going to be interesting because now Sadow can start using his powers more. So we'll see what kind of crazy stuff he can pull off. If Sadow gets the initiative right now, then Plagueis rolled an 18. Sadow has an 18. It's a roll off. If Sadow wins, he can do Sith sorcery and activate Plagueis, so Plagueis won't get a turn. And then, because he can spend force points twice a turn, then he can hit him with Force Storm. So might be interesting. Plagueis only rolled a 4, so this might be. Yep, Sadow has it with a 6. So this could be interesting. We'll see if Sadow can force Plagueis to activate. Yep, it worked exactly like I thought. Naga Sadow was able to use Sith sorcery and activate Plagueis, which means Plagueis still gets his activation force renewal, but he doesn't get to do anything for his turn. So then Sadow used Force Storm to do 20 damage to Plagueis that he couldn't block. So now Plagueis has 60 hit points to Sadow's 80, and I'm rolling for initiative. Plagueis has 17, Sadow a 7. So now Plagueis will have an activation this turn for sure. And he has enough force to use corruption, so I'll just go ahead and do that. He's going to burn 4, gain 2, so net loss of 2. Be 40 damage to Sadow. And that is going to bring him down. I just realized I forgot to roll for the last turn's corruption damage on him, so we'll come back with that. Okay, so Sadow shrugged off the corruption. He didn't get any from that, so I didn't have to retcon anything. But he did get hit by the corruption this turn, and then when he tried to strike back, he failed. He also tried to illusion to take no damage, but it didn't work. So it's in Plagueis' favor now. Yeah, Plagueis is now up by 20. So I'll roll for initiative. Plagueis has a 1. That's an automatic fail. So Sadow is going to be going first. That was a brutal round. So Sadow didn't have enough force. He was 1 shy of doing the Sith sorcery to activate Plagueis, even though he went first. But he stabbed at him with his poison blade. Plagueis failed the parry, and then failed the roll for his poison. So Plagueis ended up taking 40 damage, which brought him to 100 out of 120. And then he struck back. He had just enough points to do the 4-point force corruption, which is 40 damage. And that will kill Naga Sadow, but he has illusion. So he's going to spend a force point here, and he needs an 11 or higher or he is dead. And he rolls a 2. So that is game. Naga Sadow reaches exactly 140 because he was at 100 as well. So quite a back and forth round. We'll knock him over. I thought Naga Sadow for sure was going to win this, just because of how long it took to get Plagueis in there. But Plagueis is pretty crafty with his parry ability and all that, and just does a decimating amount of damage with the force. So very interesting. So round the first the first duel arena round we've done, and Plagueis has it against Naga Sadow. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and suggest a battle you want to see, and I'll knock it out. I already have a few in the chamber, so got to get through those, but then the suggested videos will be next, and if I don't get any, then we'll just keep cranking out my ideas. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Again, to suggest a video, you have to be subscribed and comment what you want. So, thanks again.